1340, 96.5 KVGC, 7 minutes after the hour. Time now for a look at the news for a Thursday, the 5th day of October. Well, the Calaveras County Sheriff's Office marijuana enforcement team recently served search warrants last Friday for illegal marijuana cultivation at two separate locations. Both locations were located on Chuckwagon Drive in Copperopolis. At the first location, no subjects were found, but 474 marijuana plants were eradicated. At the second location, 4 subjects were arrested and 127 marijuana plants were eradicated. 3 of the arrestees stated they were from Minnesota, and 1 was from Redding. A handgun with serial numbers filed off and a loaded high-capacity ammunition magazine were located during the search. All 4 subjects were booked into the Calaveras County Jail on $85,000 bail each. On Monday, sheriff's deputies accompanied code compliance officers in serving an abatement warrant at a marijuana cultivation site on Vineyard Terrace Court in Murphys. 334 marijuana plants were eradicated at that location. No subjects were arrested.
Well, a Sonora man recently arrested in Amador County on car theft charges. According to the Ione Police Department, Sunday evening, an officer ran a license plate check on a vehicle parked at the Chevron gas station on Preston Avenue. The officer immediately alerted vehicle stolen out of Tuolumne County. Well, the officer called for backup, able to safely detain the driver, Andrew James Lee. A record check conducted and discovered Lee had several outstanding warrants. His license had been suspended. Now, during a search of the vehicle, the officer discovered 3 bags containing over 130 grams of marijuana. Lee was arrested, booked into the Amador County Jail on theft charges, as well as the outstanding warrants.
And a number of bear sightings have been reported over the past few weeks throughout Amador and Calaveras counties. Most have been the usual bear in the garbage sightings. Well, Fish and Wildlife officials have a series of tips to help prevent bear problems on your property. First off, never feed bears. If you know of someone who is feeding bears, report it immediately. Next, place trash in bear-proof containers. Don't leave pet food outside or make bird feeders accessible to bears. If you have a vacation home, remove food when not occupied, and don't leave food in your cars. Bears have a very acute sense of smell. Officials also say if you come in contact with a bear, to be aggressive with them, but to use caution when scaring visiting bears away. Black bears are very common in our area and have become so used to humans they no longer really have a strong fear of us. So Fish and Wildlife authorities say to be responsible and to take the proper actions and precautions when you deal with any type of wildlife.
Well, as debris piles up from dead trees killed by drought and bark beetle infestation, PG&E has launched an expanded debris management program. PG&E offering the expanded debris removal program to customers in 10 counties, which include Amador, Calaveras, Tuolumne, and El Dorado. PG&E plans to remove approximately 160,000 dead or dying trees in its service area this year as part of the Drought Emergency Response Program. The expanded debris management program available to customers with dead or dying trees impacted by drought and or bark beetle that could contact PG&E electric facilities in the 10-county area. Customers can request PG&E assistance in hauling away larger woody debris from their property at no cost, but the utility only will dispose of debris it takes down, and it must be reasonably accessible by equipment machinery. Debris must be within 100 feet of permanent structures or 20 feet of serviceable roadways. Customers interested in utilizing the expanded debris management program can contact Pacific Gas and Electric for more information at 1-800-PGE-5000.
And Amador County Treasurer Tax Collector Mike Ryan has announced that the annual secured property tax bills for the 17-18 fiscal year have been mailed out. Mike says that if you own property here in Amador County and do not receive your bill by next Friday the 13th, to contact his office to request a copy of your bill. Now, Ryan says, remember that state law provides that the failure to receive a property tax bill does not relieve the taxpayer of that responsibility. It's your responsibility to make your payments on time. Now, for more information, you can contact the tax collector's office at 223-6364.
And the 2018 Calaveras County Fair and Jumping Frog Jubilee has a theme, so now it's time to come up with a poster. The Fair Board sifted through 88 potential slogans. Out of those 88, the theme Going Frog Wild, selected by the board. Fair officials report that Cindy Rochelle came up with the winning entry, which marks the 90th anniversary of the first official frog jump in 1928 on the streets of downtown Angels Camp. Now that the theme has been selected, the board turns attention to artwork to go with the slogan. For details on artwork requirements, visit the fair's website. Now, once completed, entries can be emailed to Lori at frogtown.org by October 10th, with the board scheduled to pick the winner at this month's meeting.
And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Thursday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting.